Alright, welcome back. Today we're gonna be just doing Cuphead. Uh, I've already played the game a few times, but I have a lot of fun every time I play it, so let's just do it. I hope I can connect my controller because I've been struggling to connect this guy. We already know how it goes. Inkwell Isle. Oh shoot. Wait, give me a sec. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna keep going, keep playing through until I'm able to choose the controller, because for some reason it's just not working. Yada yada yada. Brothers plead for their lives and accidentally gambled away their lives with the devil. And yeah, they gotta go on a quest to get other people's contracts. The virtual boys have gotten herself into it. Now we're getting lectured by this bum. He has a superpower, I guess, to shoot out of our fingers. Controls. Assign controller. There we go. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna do an entire run. Not in one playthrough, but like I'm gonna do a bunch of. Is VSync not on? Wait, there we go. Ooh, that's a bit more laggy. But I'm just gonna kind of play and capture all my gameplay, and I'm probably just gonna 300% the game, get all S ranks, how I normally do it. It's not that difficult. It just takes like 20 hours. So this will probably be. I don't know how long this specific video is gonna be, but I'm not a speedrunner of this game. I just like playing through it a lot. Okay. I don't know if this is coming out good for the camera, but not camera for OBS, but I hope it is. Anyways, I'll just fight this guy real quick. Not get eaten by the large munchers that fly out of the ground. That should be um the end of that. I got all the coins right. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna go through and P rank everything later. I think after I get the Divine Relic. But I'm gonna make sure to get a bunch of coins first. Actually, before I get more coins, I'm gonna make sure to grab the smoke bomb and the boomerang. Those are just my favorite items to have throughout the game. So just go in here. Actually, I'm gonna switch this out for smoke bomb. This one out for this one out. Yeah, there we go. And I'll do treetop trouble real quick. Again, there's a little bit of lag, but it's not that noticeable. And I'm more used to using, alright, I'll do the old-fashioned way. Whatever. There. I'm more used to using a PS5 controller. Gosh, I'm just making excuses. But every time I play this game, I normally use a PS5 controller. Ooh, I'm trash. Okay, let's run it back. There we go. Nothing special about this gameplay. Maybe there is something special about this gameplay. I don't know. I don't ever see myself getting into speedrunning. I used to try speedrunning Mario 64. Okay, this should be the last attempt. A little bit higher, a little bit lower. Just right. Nope. There we go. Crazy lock-in right there, dude. Imagine if I was able to do that for an entire, like, run, I guess. That would be pretty bonkers. I don't use the word bonkers, I don't know why I said that, but, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Mm. There we go. That should be the first two all gold coins. First two running guns. Now we gotta go down here. And you know what? Let's just do the bosses out of order for fun. Let's do Floral Fury first. We don't need to get a perfect score. We don't need to get an S rank, anything like that. I mean, we can't get S rank. We're not expert, but we don't need to get an A plus or anything like that for right now. So I can just take ruthless damage. It's whatever. And I don't have to get all parries, so that's pretty nice. Everything feels so much slower on regular mode. There we go. I don't even think I'm gonna get all three parries. I'm gonna get like an A minus or something. Because I didn't. There we go, I got one. I know I got two. That's two parries. And I think I don't yeah, that's six super meters. But that's two parries. Yeah. So we're getting an A. Oh no, that's five. Yeah, A minus. Okay, whatever. I thought I did six. We got Cagney Carnation. Let's do. Let's actually go to the shop real quick. Just to get more stuff. Get the lobber. I want to try to get charge after this. So I'm gonna go to the. There we go. I think roundabout is the best one in the game if you're trying to S rank. But if you're trying to get like if you're trying to just like beat all the bosses, crack shot's probably the best for you. But I love roundabout. All right, there we go. I know there isn't like weapon split or anything like that because this isn't the legacy version, but um I think it's kind of just fun to swap between them. Isn't it still just like standard speed or something? Anyways, we didn't get enough parries, which I was whatever. We're not going for S rank yet, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's good to do my best, but I know I won't get hit for that last hit, so I'm not really worried about it. That's the one where I face the left most of the time. Oh shoot, I forgot this isn't. Oh shoot. It's really that easy. And it doesn't even go that far. Oh no, it does. It just might have been the. I was talking about his wind, it doesn't go that far. But I guess it was because I was using my super. I hope I don't get the red one. Alright, whatever. Whatever. That's completely fine. It's not that bad. And, oh, what kind of luck is that? Dude, are you serious? That's not hard, though. That's not hard at all. Normally, like, this would at least be a little bit of a challenge to me. If if it was expert. But I remember my first time playing, I was pretty crappy at this game, I'm gonna be for real. I was not the best at this game. To Kupla Grand and Hildeberg and the Mausoleum. I was gonna say, if Goopla Grand killed me, I'd be fuming. Because I think I'm alright at this game. But Goopla Grand getting me? That'd be the laughing stock of the town. There we go. That's how you beat Goopla Grand. Not S rank, but A rank. A minus. Not A all the way. Goopla Grand. Whole lot of goop. I hate that guy so much. There we go. Missed the bridge entirely. Hildeberg threatens Zeppelin. I think this boss is fine in normal mode. I hate it in expert mode. Hate this boss. It normally always takes me a few attempts to S rank. But yeah, I mean, she's like fine on normal mode. Everything feels so incredibly slow. And I don't have the bombs yet, so it's just we go to the last phase. I guess crossbow is that is like the her with the as the dude with the bow. Is that like only expert mode? There we go. I feel like it should be impossible to not beat the airplane bosses without using all your supers. I mean, it has to be. I like per boss, I normally do it like 2 to 3 times. Do like max super. So I feel like it's nearly impossible not to do that. Let's get the mausoleum done to unlock the first super. Does it feel choppy? I feel like it's choppy. I feel like it looks really choppy. But I'm playing fine right now. Even if it does look choppy, I think it turned out like fine. There we go. I love this part because you get to like move around while this like animation's active. Oh, never mind. Thank you, Miss Chalice. I could go to aisle 4. I didn't even consider that. I mean, I'll do it just to unlock Miss Chalice, I guess. A little trip abroad real quick. Um, okay. Yep. There we go. That's the recipe for Miss Chalice. Yeah, there's the coin up there. I think it's possible. I'm not sure though. I know like you gotta do all this, but I think it's possible to do that without doing that. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Anyways, but I could beat all the bosses over here in like 10 minutes. Nah, we're not doing it. Because I hate the airplane boss and I don't want to have to. Not the one where you're like driving the airplane, the one where you're standing on top of it. I hate that boss so much. It's so obnoxious. The stupid dogs. We'll finish aisle 2 real quick, and I think that'll be the end of this. I remember when like the girl who sang this song, I remember she like posted somewhere that was like, yeah, it's actually me who sang this song, and like people didn't believe her, and then like she was like, okay, I'll post a video to it soon, and then you post like she posted the video, it looked so like she was so good. Her voice is so good and strong. I did not mean to choose Miss Chalice still, but that's fine. But she did such a good job singing that. I'm not getting the parries, I guess. I think the parries are a pain for this boss on any form that like isn't like on expert. The parries are horrible. I do not like parrying this boss. All right, now I just fight her real quick and forget I'm not playing as Cuphead or Mugman. I mean, throw your head out. I don't care. There we go. Because that giant ball doesn't count as a parry, which I think is dumb how like they like pick and choose what counts as a parry. Because like it'll give you a slight like super up. Oh, it does count as a parry? I thought it didn't. Huh. And I got that all afterwards. Whatever. I guess I just completely made up something about the game. Alright, let's do the run and gun. I'm sure I could just do a P rank right here if I wanted to. Oh wait, I gotta do the 4 parries in a row. I gotta get one of these balloon ladies. Yeah. There. I think that counts. I just parried like 4 times in a row without noticing, I think. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I'm not willing to risk any damage taken. I am not the greatest at this level. There we go. I don't like how they go faster without them on it. Just me, probably. Alright. I feel like everyone probably agrees with that. They don't like how it goes faster. Now this mustards and the ketchup and the I think there's another one. Relish? Yeah, there it is. I find it really obnoxious. Like that. Get out of here, dude. There we go. All coins? Yes. There we go. Grab this guy real quick. Grab this guy. Oh, you know what I should have done on the first aisle? I should have made it so... I should have made it so I grabbed the... Oh, I did grab the secret coin. Never mind. It's all cool. I should have waited until the second phase to use my super, but I got cowardly. I do not like the second phase of this fight. This one's fine. I actually think this one is like more than fine, even though I just got hit. I guess that says more about me than it does the phase. Now he's gonna shoot again. I'm gonna parry, and then here comes the phase I'm alright with. I'm not the greatest at this. Are those gonna come down? Okay, guess not. There we go. Now I gotta do Beppy. I gotta do the Dragon Dude and Jimmy the Great and the Mausoleum. And I gotta get the two secret coins. Pretty sure there's a secret coin back here. Oh no, the coin I'm thinking of is from this guy. I also remember looking up where the other coin was, and I'm pretty sure they said something about connecting all the bridges or something like that. Okay, just don't count that parry. Whatever. Go second phase, please. I'm done with you. That looks so choppy. Okay, whatever. Might be the first boss I actually lose on. I mean, he's a pretty difficult standard boss. I think this phase is the hardest though, especially with those shooting. Yep, those. Those make it like 10 times more difficult to do anything. I think it'd be fine if they just shot the like as just little balls, but they come out so fast, and if you shoot them, yeah, there we go. It might be Jimmy that takes me out first, rather than uh Grim Matchstick, as I thought. I mean, I had that first death on the run and guns. I had multiple deaths on those. I completely forgot about that. I'll do you. I guess I've never tried to do this with Miss Chalice, so I guess it makes sense that I can't play as her. Something I never considered though was um that like you can attempt to play it with Miss Chalice and you're not gonna be able to succeed, I guess. I really do enjoy the DLC for the most part. More of me just wishes it was longer, but I got super stoked after hearing they're releasing more, like two more Cuphead games. Two more? That's so awesome, actually. I was weirded out. I remember like when I first heard that like the Cuphead show was mostly like a kids show. I was kind of confused, but it's not as weird as I thought it was. And I actually thought it turned out to be a pretty decent show, all things considered. There's the animation, like thing. But I thought the show was fun and the voices were fun. I just didn't. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Um, I didn't watch most of the second season until recently, and I think it was second season. Here we go. Miss. Yep, there we go. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. It just my luck. I hate that saying. It's just like people who just constantly get bad luck. I mean, I feel bad for people with constant bad luck. There are some people that have terrible lives out there, but I feel like that saying is mostly said by people who over exaggerate how bad their luck is. Easiest face in the game right there. I got good RNG one time and didn't have to move that entire phase. I could have done the small route. That would have been fun. When I come back to S rank it, I'll do mini plane for the scanning. There we go. That's that. I think that's my first A plus all game. Charlie Brewing. We're up. This used to be my favorite boss in the game, but somewhere along the line, I just decided I didn't like him anymore. I mean, I guess he's kind of a fun boss still. Second and the second and final phase are pretty fun, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the type of person to be like scared of clowns or anything, but it just wasn't for me anymore, I guess. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. First death on Peppy the Clown? Like on an actual boss? Okay. That's fun. I'm surprised it was Peppy. Now watch me do it without getting hit. Lucky guess. Go into your final phase, dude. Penguins are the worst, though. And I think everyone agrees with that like sentiment. The penguins suck. All you gotta do is shoot him a few times, and then it turns out all okay. Yeah, that. So I was right about getting hitless. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. I think we have one more run and gun, and then I think I'll just go to the shop, and then that'll be the end of this part. What is wrong with me? I meant to duck, but I just ran right into it like a buffoon. Invincibility! What happened to that? I'm not the best at running guns. Dude! How did I not get hit there? I am so incredibly lucky right now. Oh, come on. I mean, I feel like it's really hard not to get. Whatever. Don't instant restart. I feel like it's just faster to go through here. I feel like the time loss isn't really worth it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's just do a repeat of. Alrighty. I didn't go fast enough this time. I could have skipped the second ducks. Hey, Liz, watch this. Hey, listen until I don't feel like it anymore. It's like the equivalent of like saying, "I'm not playing" in like hide and seek after you get found or something. I'm not playing. And you know the whole time you were playing, you just want to be the biggest jerk in the world. Okay. Missing all my shots. I was just trying not to die there, to be honest. I think I got all 5 coins. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Because that'd be real embarrassing. Okay. B rank, that's fine. That's whatever. I'm over it. I think you. Yep, there we go. I'll grab one more. Pretty sure it's just right against this wall. There. For fun, let's just see how many times we've died. 5 times. That's. I don't know if that includes like resets, but that's pretty decent for second aisle. We're not doing that. I didn't mean to click into that. For some reason, like my instinct was like, let's get coins from that or whatever. I want Divine Relic. That's what I want. Because I want to start on that sometime. Anyways, that's enough of that. I hope you enjoyed my kind of commentary. Adios.